Alright, we are back. The session thing we have only goes 15 minutes, and that was our 15-minute cutoff. I stopped the timer, so she's still got 15 more seconds to think of towns.
14.
You're at 14 and a half. Are you ready? And you got 15 seconds to think of as many towns, okay? You've already said Washington, and what else did we say?
Concordia.
Concordia. Okay, and go.
Marville.
Mm-hmm. Five seconds. And time. Alright. Couldn't think of them. That was a harder one. That one was a little bit more,
Yeah.
a little more out there. So we'll tally up the results of that later.
Now I get to hear you read.
Yep. On this one, I'm gonna read to you.
Trees.
Yep. I'm gonna read to you, and then I'm gonna ask you some questions. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Trees come in many sizes and shapes and are good for us. They can be big or they can be short. Trees are a source of beauty and protect us from the sun, the wind, and the weather. They shade a home in the hot summer and add to a home's landscape. Trees give us a restful spot. They act as a border and block the wind, making us safe. Trees keep frost off of houses. Trees help to take dust from the air. A sick person feels better if he or she can look at a forest full of trees, especially when the trees are full of leaves. Trees need care. If they are healthy, trees can work for us. Okay? Now I'm going to ask you a couple questions. What was it about?
Trees.
Trees. Good job. What do the trees protect us from?
Wind.
And?
And frost.
Okay. Anything else?
And storms.
From the passage, though.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about storms in the passage. What else did we talk about? You said the wind.
Frost.
Yep, we already got frost. Okay, let's move on to the next one then, okay? The answers were the sun and the weather, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So it gets hot. How do the trees keep us safe from the sun?
It made shade.
That is exactly what we were looking for. How does the trees keep us safe from the wind?
It blocks the wind.
There you go.
Dad, put it back.
He's good. Let's, Harper, Harper. I need your attention, Harp.
Sleep on.
You'll be fine. We'll look at that later. Watch out, math. Watch out, math. Okay. How else do the trees help us? You mentioned one earlier.
It helps us stay safe.
Yep. How does it do that?
When someone's sick and you need to look at trees with leaves.
No. Okay. When we talked earlier, you mentioned frost. It keeps the frost off the homes. And it can provide a good resting place, okay? Why do we need to look after the trees? Why do they need care?
Because they get off the dust.
Okay, and then what happens if we don't give them the care?
They die and they don't take the dust.
Good job. That's what we're looking for. They work for us. Okay, how would you take care of a tree?
By watering it
Mm-hmm.
and getting off the dead flowers.
Yep. Watering it and making it look pretty by trimming it up with all the dead flowers.
Yeah.
That's good.
Picking it.
There you go, picking it. All right, I'm gonna have you listen to this sentence, okay? They act as a border and block the wind. Which word means the same as block? Stop or brick?
Stop.
There you go. All right, out of that, you got them all right but one. So you got 7 out of 8.
So there's 7 questions.
There was 8 questions. You got 7 of them right.
So I got 6%.
You got 7 out of 8. All right, last one, okay? I'm gonna have you read this to me.
All of it?
Yep, all of it.
Now will I get it after the questions?
Yep. You can look at the questions. You're gonna read it. You're gonna read it out loud.
Yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're gonna read this out loud up here, and then when you're done, I'm gonna ask you questions. Okay?
Okay.
And go.
Ants are insects and are in the same group as worms
No.
and
What is that? Sound it out.
wasps,
Uh-huh.
bees, and bees. They are made kids
No.
kinds of ants. Ants have been around for a long time. Ants are found everywhere in the world. The body of an ant has 3 parts. Ants have 6 legs. Most ants have wings. They do not have lungs or hearts. Many ants live together in a nest. There is a queen. The other ants are working.
Work what?
Works.
Workers. Hang on, Matt.
Workers. The queen lays eggs. The workers take care of the queens in the nest. The queen can live as long as 30 years. A worker lives only a few years, and ants are herd workers.
Sound that word out for me.
Hard
There you
workers, but they can really spoil a picnic.
Sound it out. Picnic. All right, now I'm gonna ask you some questions about it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What insects are in the same groups as ants?
Wasps and bees.
Yep. How
I'm
long?
writing up here.
Yeah, you can read up there if you want. How long have ants been around?
Many years.
That works too. Yep, many years. How many parts does an ant's body have?
3.
3 parts? Good job. How many legs does an ant have?
6.
6. What does the queen do?
Lays eggs.
Yep. What do the workers do?
Look after the queen in the nest.
Yep. And then
spoil picnics.
and spoil picnics. How long can a queen ant live?
For 30 years.
30 years. And then how long does a worker ant live?
A few years.
Perfect. You got all 8 questions right. And then that is the last page in that, Harper. So that is going to be...
spend the whole night at Grandpa's.
1 second, Mav. You can introduce yourself. Tell them your name and what grade you're in.
I'm in 2nd grade and my name is Harper.
Okay, and then who did you want to introduce?
My brother.
Here, Mav. Over here. You got brother Maverick. No. Grabbing the whole family.
And my doggy Charlie.
Okay, and then off follow you for the last one, okay? Well, don't bother him. We don't want to make him mad. And then we got
That's my brother Cameron.
Brother Cameron. Perfect. Okay. Then we're gonna stop the recording there.
Bye-bye.